Hello sports fans, welcome to Super Sports Central. Today, I'm going to be filling out my second chance bracket for the 2022 NCAA tournament. So obviously, as I'm sure you know, my original bracket was busted. All brackets have been busted, as there's no perfect brackets remaining. I had Kentucky winning the national championship, and they lost in the first round to St. Peter's. And I had Wisconsin going up against Kentucky, and they lost in the second round to Iowa State. So, on to my predictions for my second chance bracket predictions. So, my Sweet 16, Elite 8, Final 4 in the National Championship. So, starting off, we have Gonzaga against Arkansas. So, close game. Arkansas is a good team. However, I do think Gonzaga does get the win. Next up, we have Duke against Texas Tech. So, a game I originally had in my bracket. I can see it going either way. Good offense against good defense. Duke's the good offense. Potentially Coach K's final game. I think Texas Tech gets the win and retires Coach K. Just going down to the East region. In the Sweet 16, we have North Carolina against UCLA. So, the momentum right now is with North Carolina. UCLA has an injury to a star player, Jaime Jaquez Jr. So I think UCLA gets the win if Jaquez plays. However, I still think North Carolina has a very good chance to win. And an injury update on Jaquez. So UCLA coach Mick Cronin said the other day that if he could play, he would play if he could walk. And he was seen walking towards the team bus. So it seems like he's trending in the right direction. So I'm going UCLA here. Next up, we have Purdue against St. Peter's. I'm going Purdue here. But then again, I gave Kentucky 0 chance against St. Peter's, and I'm giving Purdue no chance against I said it backwards. I gave St. Peter's no chance against Kentucky, and I'm giving St. Peter's no chance against Purdue. I think they're both extremely good teams, as in Purdue and Kentucky. St. Peter's is obviously the Cinderella here, so I'm going Purdue. I just think you're too good to lose to St. Peter's in this situation. Next up, back up to the south, we have Arizona against Houston. Close game. A lot of people are going with the upset here. Arizona hasn't played that well in the tournament. However, they're not a number 1 seed for nothing. I have Arizona surviving and making it to the Elite 8. Michigan against Villanova. So Michigan is an inconsistent 11 seed. They've had 2 good games in a row. Even if they have another good game, I still don't think they win. I have Villanova advancing to play Arizona. The last time these two teams met in the tournament, it was in the national championship a few years ago. It was in San Antonio. This game is being played in San Antonio. Same scenario, but different round, same result. Villanova advances. Down to the Midwest, we have Kansas against Providence. So Kansas is clearly the best team left in the Midwest after all the other contenders, really. I never really saw Providence as a contender here, but after Iowa, Wisconsin, and Auburn all went down in this region, Kansas is the clear team. That's the favorite here, and I think they're going to get the win against Providence. Next up, we have Iowa State against Miami. So close game. Not many people expected either of these two teams to be here. Iowa State is a team that turns the ball over a lot, and they've been doing a pretty good job taking care of the ball in the tournament, so they're due for a game with a lot of turnovers. Miami is a team that forces people into turnovers. Recipe for success for Miami, disaster for Iowa State. I think Miami gets the win. Back up to the West region for the Elite 8, we have Gonzaga against Texas Tech. Close competitive game. I think Gonzaga's just a little too good for Texas Tech. Texas Tech is a very good team, though. UCLA and Purdue. Very good game. Purdue is the best team left in this region by far. Well, not by far. I think UCLA is also a very good team, but I think Purdue's just too good. I think their interior presence combined with their 3-point shooting is just too good. I have Purdue advancing. Back up to the southern region, or the south, we have Arizona against Villanova. So this is a matchup I had in my original bracket. I went Villanova here. I'm going to stick with it. I think, as I said in the other video when I when I filled out my entire bracket. If Villanova can play good defense and hit their 3-pointers, they could get the win. I think they get the win. Miami against Kansas. I've actually seen a few where Miami is put into the Final Four here. I'm not doing it. I'm going Kansas. So now my Final Four consists of Gonzaga against Purdue and Villanova against Kansas. Okay, so starting off with Gonzaga-Purdue. Close game. I think Purdue gets the win here. I think this could potentially be the game of the tournament. I think it's going to be a very close game. I think what would have been the game of the tournament would have been Purdue-Kentucky if those two teams would have met. Now on to Villanova-Kansas. I really don't know here. So I didn't have Kansas here. And I thought Villanova would definitely lose to Wisconsin. But now thinking about it, I don't know. They're a good team that's being slept on. They have experience. And I think as long as they're healthy, they're going to be a very tough team to beat. I think another very close competitive game. I'm going Villanova here to take on Purdue in the final. So, now in the national championship, we have 3-seed Purdue against 2-seed Villanova. Close game. Both teams can hit can easily hit the 3-ball. I just think Purdue is better on the inside, so I'm going to take Purdue. So, those are my second chance bracket predictions. So, that's all for this video. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, comment who you have in your Final Four and who you have winning the national championship. Like, subscribe, and comment, and I do my best to post as often as I can. So like, subscribe, comment who you have winning the national championship and who you have in your Final Four, and I will see you in the next video.